truth is, these are not very bright guys. Things got out of hand. Let's come in from the cold. Supposedly he's got a lawyer with $25,000 in a brown.
Probably because I got the TV muted.
You do?
Yeah.
No, I'll mute the TV, Trevor, but it shows you.
No, it'll go through.
You guys are talking. You can hear you.
No, I have to do this my way. You tell me what you know, and I'll confirm. I'll keep you in the right direction if I can, but that's all. Just follow the money. Forget the myths that the media's created about the White House. The truth is, these are not very bright guys, and things got out of hand. Let's come in from the cold. Supposedly he's got a lawyer with $25,000 in a brown paper bag. Follow the money. What do you mean? Where? Oh, I can't tell you that. But you could tell me that. No, I have to do this my way. You tell me what you know, and I'll confirm. I'll keep you in the right direction if I can, but that's all. Just follow the money.
Unmuted.
Oh, I'm muted.
Oh, now are we unmuted now?
Unmuted.
Well, I'm muted. Hey, we see we too busy looking at the TV on the wall. What we supposed to look at right there?
Yeah, right there.
Camera.
Welcome to 810 News Media Group. Shout out to 810 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. Another edition of After the Party.
Hold up.
Huh?
You're not going to address this beautiful studio we got that these people provided for us? That these wonderful folks in our comment section?
This old thing here we sitting in.
Oh, this old thing. Oh, man, I worked hard.
Before we get to that, I'm in share jail again. So I need everybody out there that's watching, share with us. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that cash app, $810 News Media Group. Shout out to my co-host, Trevor Berry Hill. And again, the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. And you know what, Trevor? I'm going to let you thank everybody while I'll try to share the best way I can.
Ladies and gentlemen, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I want you all to take your right hand, raise it up in the air, bend it, and pat yourself on the back.
Yay!
If I could, I'd give each and every one of you a massive hug or a firm, manly handshake, whatever you prefer. This has been a blessing, and everything that you see here, from the chairs to the walls, the sign we had was provided by you guys.
Yeah.
Even the walls themselves were provided by you guys.
Yeah. And
it means the world to us that you guys... Oh, no, these are not vibrating chairs.
Oh, look, I forgot we can see. No, they're not, but we can make them vibrate, Dr. Padroni.
No, they lean back, and you might see me getting an attitude one of these days and just sit here lounging while I talk some trash. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a hell of a ride. And Wintus, you feel that right now? You feel that?
Yes, it's called... It feels good, whatever it is.
Oh, no, I was going to say, we got climate control. I'm not freezing my ass off.
Oh. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It feels just right.
It feels nice. ARPA money? No.
No, we can't get any ARPA money, even if we try. We got to wait for the new. Hey, thanks, Anna. Thanks for the stars. That's Anna from the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. See, I have to keep going over that. What's up, my brother Tony, Gina Luster, some more people, Sherman Davis, Dr. Padroni, Big Sister Christine Brown, Melissa, Tony, Mama Quill, Harletta, Right versus Wrong, James Cochran on the YouTube side, Smith, it's a Talia Smith, everybody, Kevin Tay, man, they keep going and going and going and going. No flies. Oh, no. We got
Is it-
temperature.
This is like
control.
the new council chambers upgrade. No,
Hey,
because we took care of the soundproofing in here, and you can actually hear things.
And Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter. Look at all of y'all tuning in. Y'all just tune in to see what we look like. We're not gonna start talking till we get to 100. That's our new thing, Trevor.
No, hell no.
We almost there.
Hell no.
We almost there.
We only got an hour. A lot happened last night.
Mm.
A lot happened last night. This
Listen,
definitely needs some more salt.
We got a lot of liquor to talk about what happened last. What kind of liquor is? Let me open that one. Let's
Do you
try
want some strawberry wine?
Yes, some strawberry wine, so we can get to telling y'all what happened last night at the council meeting. This is how they. Now listen, let me tell y'all something. We did this on a budget.
Mm-hmm.
We did this with the help of you. And they did that down there at council chambers with the help of you too, because they use your ARPA money. And our studio look a whole lot better than our ARPA money. Look at the nice chairs we got. We should have theater chairs for the show that
We should have
down there.
these
Right.
at council.
For
Hey,
$500,000, y'all
Miss
could have got
Tanya?
these too. Don't you believe that?
Miss Tanya,
Yes,
Miss Jerry,
Gina, we do got better chairs than the council
can
chambers.
you guys possibly put that in? Like, these things are like $68.
Right.
They're easy to assemble. It's nice. I mean, you can lean back with it.
$500,000. Look, for 200,000 more, we'll come down there and get y'all together. Just keep that in mind for the next resolution. So we can go ahead and get started.
There you are.
Gina, we're ready for Sister Circle Friday. Just want to let you know, baby. We all
Yeah, I'll
ready.
have the fridge in here
We
tomorrow
all
for you
ready.
ladies.
We'll have our refrigerator in
And
there
I'll have your
everything.
wine glasses.
So I have to take a little shot. We're gonna do our little cheers. Cheers to
Aided
the
into
new studio.
success.
Nothing can stop us. We all the way up.
Mm-hmm. We're not all the way up. We're going to continue to strive for greatness.
We're gonna keep going all the way up. We all the way up. That's the song. We going all the way up.
I don't listen to music.
Point of order.
Okay.
All
You know-
talking must cease.
You know, I can't read those numbers and the words that you send me, right?
What?
Any numbers and words.
Emojis? None of that? Cause you got an Android?
No, I'm just saying I can't read. I'm in the army. I can't read.
Well, you know what? You would qualify for a council person because that's a part-time job. They trying to make it into be.
Oh, before we get into council last night, can we talk about the bad Mr. Davis?
The bad Mr. Davis? What did Mr. Davis do? Which Mr. Davis?
Wantas?
Oh, want
The bad one.
to Wiz. Wanted to be Wiz.
Abstain. Which. God, what was the third word he couldn't spell? I know he couldn't spell abstain or which on those papers.
Oh my God. You know what he is talking about? Let me tell y'all what I just found out today. So it was another recall that was put in for Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter in the 5th Ward, right?
Mhm.
By Wantawez Davis.
The bad Mr. Davis,
The
because I
bad
can't say
Mr.
his
Davis.
first name.
Because we call the other one the King. The other one is the King. So
Well, the
this is
king, Mr. Davis.
the King.
Yeah,
so this is
we got
Wantawez. And so Wantawez, Mickey's back was telling people, hey, Mickey, they tell you they love your
Oh,
studio.
hey everybody, how y'all doing?
So Wantawez, he turned in the paper. He had he took it down to Carpenter Road Elementary School, and he had one of the kids to fill out the recall paperwork for him.
It must have been one of the kindergartners.
So, cause how many words was misspelled in the?
Like 3 or 4. It was done in pencil. There were line outs. I think at one point it was upside down in backwards letters.
Right, he drew a little picture on there, a little stick figure with the
I
lady
think
holding up
yeah.
a money sign.
I think he tried drawing Jerry as a stick figure, and then he tried doing a poop emoji, but I don't know.
So
It was
he
bad.
it was a lot of sticks and figures on the recall. Hey, Kevin Roy. Kevin Roy said you need to fix the YouTube
I'm
picture.
trying, but it won't let us.
He said he's trying, but it won't let him, Kevin Roy.
Well, guys, I'll be honest.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't
a
write
lot.
down the password to the Wi-Fi here, so we're using the guest Wi-Fi. I will call the
Yeah.
company tomorrow.
So what happened? What's wrong with the picture on YouTube? We
It's
look
looking
like Paul
shady.
on YouTube?
Yeah, they said we looking like Paul.
Oh, damn. Well, we sorry, listen, but you know what? That's learning. It's just learning curves. But anyway, what? Huh? That's you too?
Yeah, that's
Well, that don't
That
look
look
too bad.
too bad. Too bad. Just pretend.
You know what?
Y'all used to watching Paul, so y'all can bear with
Here's
us for
what
a
we'll
night.
do. We'll get a light and put it up in the background for next time.
Yeah, just hold
That'll
on.
be
We
perfect.
tested out. This is our first time.
Uh-huh.
So look, back to Wantawez. He spelled all the words wrong, and he drew all the wrong pictures. The
He
pictures
even
didn't match.
scribbled over things instead of, when you're doing an official paper like this, right?
Uh-huh.
You write it out on a separate piece of paper. Make sure you get your wording exactly the way you want it.
Mhm.
And then you transfer it over. Instead, he's just like, give me this. Next recall. Scribble, scribble. Nope, that's not what I want to say. Scribble, scribble, scribble. No. Obtain. Bucky.
And so the judge just said no.
Judge said no.
No. So that goes to show you that one twist, listen, I understand you got heart, a quitter never quits, but sir, you need to quit. Because she's not going anywhere.
No.
She's
And
not going
he's
anywhere.
upset at her for practicing one of her 4 rights as a member of a voting party, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can vote yes. You can vote no. You can abstain, or you can recuse yourself. She had no reason to recuse herself. There was no conflict of interest, any of that crap.
Mhm.
She wasn't going to vote no because, let's just face it, you vote no here, especially with the shade that the mayor's been throwing lately, you're going to get in trouble. So she said, I'm not voting for this stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving it the green light. I'm going to abstain because it is an unbalanced budget. I don't know where half the money is. We don't know what's going on with the wind funds, currently upside down, a couple million. And the ARPA money, we don't know what's where.
Right, that's true.
So she was exercising sound judgment and saying, until I get these numbers, you're just getting an abstain. And apparently that's wrong.
He's an idiot. But anyway, thanks for trying to do something else. But yes, let me ask this, some of these people, this is our studio. That does say 810 News Media Group.
They
We know
don't
it's,
say all of it.
I know, but Jolena asked me what did it say. She said she loved the sign. So it does say 810 News Media Group. We're sorry you can't see it all, but we're going to, adjust our lighting next time. What press conference? We don't know what you're talking about, Gina. We didn't see a press conference today. I did see where they was going to arrest George Santos, though.
Good.
Oh, you talking about that press conference?
I think it was the Neely press conference.
Kevin Roy, we know it's fuzzy. Go back to sleep.
No, that was like 20 minutes ago.
No, he said fuzzy again.
When? I don't see it on the screen.
Yeah, that was 20 minutes ago.
Yep. Jeff, look at Jeff said we got to work out the bugs. Bishop, all the way from California. Thank you, Bishop. Bishop, we love you too. Yes, what press conference? So he got that paper. So listen, Miss Joanne, thank you. So council, we got past the roll call, public speaking.
We didn't get to council proper even. This is all special affairs committee.
Oh, that's right. We didn't make it to the council meeting. We got special affairs. Special affairs.
Granted, there wasn't a lot of bullshit flying around neither yesterday for the most part, right?
Well, technically it was because the word bullshit was used.
So was bitch.
And motherfucking.
Yeah.
These were words, not our words, not the words of 810 News Media Group, but as the words of the Flint City Council. But
we all have to be reasonable here. The stress Dennis is under and the shit he's going through, that's a good pass.
Mays hit the flow. He didn't get a pass at Rubes.
True.
So when he comes,
I'm gonna get the reason I'm saying that is because someone threatens my kid, you're gonna get a lot more than a motherfucker out of me.
well,
You're gonna get words that are gonna get me kicked off the internet.
Okay. Calm down. This is a family-friendly show. Family-friendly.
I didn't say any of the words I would say.
I know.
I don't think we have any Australians in the chat yet.
Oh.
When those start popping up, I'm going to start using those words because it's culturally friendly.
So for the people that weren't at council yesterday, we were talking earlier about the 500,000 reno. Again, Trevor and I can do it. A couple more thousand, we'll get you together. So they got 4 TVs. What?
2 down.
Oh, thank you for getting us to 100. Thank you for getting us to 100. Woo, 100 views. See, I told you, Trevor, that works.
Yeah, but we were already talking. People don't want to come into here dead air.
Right here. Well, yeah, that's true. You don't get a lot of viewers when you have dead air. So listen, 2 of the TVs quit working. And already.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm not tech savvy, right? I'm actually pretty tech dumb compared to most folk.
Uh-huh.
Mickey, how long did it take you and I get this TV here to show the comments? 10 minutes in a cable?
Then we got the right cord.
10 minutes in a cable. I don't know what's up with council, and 2 of theirs dying immediately after 500K, 250K, however much they spent.
500,000.
And then, did you see my post yesterday? So you know those like old radiator heaters they have on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
They're not squared up, which means instead of presenting a flat line, they're like, me. I'm like, okay, so apparently 500,000 is not enough just to make a straight fucking line or straight line. And 2 screws were too expensive because it was missing 2 screws in that mother bear too.
Enough about council chambers. Let's get to the meat.
Let's get
Resolutions. Resolution 230281.1. That was the what? Oh, Natalie is watching from Australia. We international.
Well, I'm still not going to say the words that'll get me in trouble, but goodbye.
Thank you for watching from Australia. So that was a resolution to give $1 million from ARPA money to RX Kids. And that's some type of program. They want you to get pregnant and they give you a bunch of
We
money.
spoke about this. I think
It's on
I did it on the
every meeting.
rant. No, you and I did it. It was an after the council meeting. And it was, the math doesn't math.
Yeah.
They supposedly have so much funding from X, Y, and Z, but they need city council to also give money so the other investors or whatever, donators, will take them seriously. And then when we did the math, when we broke it down by mother, there's still millions missing. And this is supposed to be a 5-year program. Second, from what I've read in it, this doesn't look to be a one-time thing. So when ARPA runs out, is it going to come from our general? Is city council going to have to sit there and, then they're going to look like bad guys. Like, hey, the ARPA money has run out. We have to cut off RX Kids because our general funds only go so far. We only get $25,000 a year or $25 million a year. Like, no one's going to cut off the kids once they start.
Well, yes, they will if they keep having a marriage.
Well, yeah, if they listen to Tony.
So Quincy
FTK.
Murphy had a lot to say about this. He said, what about the House of Esther? So Quincy was real adamant about no to this program. It wasn't really a no, but he said, let us all eat. If Dr. Mona can eat, let Yvonne eat. And Yvonne, whatever her name is, she's over the House of Esther. And he said those exact words. He said, just because he voted to send it to council didn't mean that he was going to vote to pass it. So it's a lot of little trickery going on last night.
Yeah, that just
trickery stuff last night.
A sleight of hand.
Yeah. So, they were voting kind of funny last night. Tanya said she was for giving them RX Kids the $1 million and then pull $500,000 from somewhere else for the House of Esther. So she was pretty much, let's give them both something. Well, what's up, Mickey? What's up?
They kept saying the House of Esther right there. I mean, not the House of Esther, but the RX, what you said? The
RX Kids.
RX Kids.
RX Kids. They said, I could have swore they said 1.5.
1.5 million?
Or was that?
That ain't on the resolution.
But they said they had to have $1 million. I
Yes,
remember when
Rosa.
Mona Tish was there, she said she had to have $1 million. Remember Flint, they had to have $1 million from Flint.
Yeah, and then she was gonna get 41 million more from other people.
So how they gonna get? How if they need $1 million? You talk about giving House of Esther 500 and giving them 500, so it gotta be 1.5. We just saying the math ain't math.
No,
She said they needed $1 million.
But Tanya said pull 500,000 from somewhere else. Like they want to just pull it.
We
from
only
somewhere.
see so much, right? And I would love for, say, a city council person or one of their secretaries to leak the whole document and the whole proposal so we can see exactly what they're working with. Because
wait a minute. Council response. Dennis said he was pissed last night, y'all. We got to back up. We got to talk about that because, we're going down the agenda. We're trying to follow the agenda like they do at council nights. Dennis said...
We do about as well as they do, too, so it's okay.
All I don't remember nobody else council response, but Dennis, when he hit that desk and he said,
You can come to my
You can come
motherfucking
to
door.
my motherfucking door.
Mhm.
Bam! And he hit the table and he got up and he walked out.
Now,
LA love us.
Gangster.
hell,
LA, oh, to live and die in LA.
It's LA in the house.
LA, I learned how
Look,
to do that off the Tupac.
y'all know about chiladas.
They say the West Coast love us.
Thank you. And Nola, baby. We got Nola, the 504, Dirty South.
Look, let me, and this ain't throwing shade at Dennis, right? However, when he said that, his face got about as red as your shirt.
Mm.
And then when he got up, went to the back, and then came out to leave, his face was white as a sheet. I thought that man was about to have a stroke again. I'm not joking. I was seriously terrified that he was about to stroke out because his blood pressure's high, and he just spiked right there. I'm like, God.
And he got to sit by Candace.
The one of the people who perpetuated this lie, who ran from the Upper Peninsula down south of Detroit, from one Great Lake to the other, looking for any media that would run this story on him, and then supposedly her and Liddell, or just Liddell, one of the three, took this to a national level with the Young Turks.
Yes, yes. So allegedly,
What up, brother?
it was Liddell that reached out and Candace that was sending the email because he said Councilman Lewis and a friend. So allegedly Candace is the friend. And she gave this beautiful speech last night about, you know,
We gotta learn to get along. Look,
why did Candace act like she wasn't part of it? I know that's that drawing that red lipstick on the mirror at home at night shit that she be doing. She didn't understand. She act like it didn't have nothing to do with her. She don't know what happened. Council people shouldn't be race baiting. Dennis looked like he wanted to slap the shit out of her. That's why he couldn't stay. She act like she didn't know why he left. Candace, he left because of you, baby.
you and your bestest best friend.
Hell, somebody need to tell you. If ain't nobody tell you, it's because of you.
Yeah. Like I said, I sympathize with Dennis, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. If he feels threatened, I've got a better response time and a better armory than the Flint cops.
Well, he said his
He can
family
give me
was
a call
under 24-hour surveillance. They have got the FBI involved. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy
I
the
seen
ride.
a kid get shot on my block when I called the cops, like hours prior.
He didn't say who was watching his house. He said his house was under
Hoping
24-hour surveillance.
Something competent like the MBI, FBI, state police.
Or something with an I in it.
And mind you, our Flint cops are okay. I love our grunt cops. However, they're overstretched, and I don't think we can throw those resources toward it because, dear God, last weekend we had 15 murders. I think it was thanks to Right versus Wrong that gave me that number. 15. We don't have the police resources, so I hope it was an outside agency that is covering Dennis.
Well, we hope so. But Dennis, you know what? You and your family don't deserve this and the race baiting. And it's amazing that the two people,
Hey, will you pass me another Modelo?
Eva and
Gracias.
Dale, weren't there last night.
Nope.
Were you surprised? Well,
Oh, hell no.
Eva had called in sick on Facebook the day before. She told everybody on Facebook, well, she told her little
Did she call in
friends.
sick or did she call in cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger sick.
Okay.
And so she said that
Come on, Nick. You know I'm going to be an asshole.
you know how he is. And so she said that she wasn't going to be there because the kids in the classroom was sick and the kids at home was sick and she was sick. And just so happens, Liddell was missing too, but she was on Facebook during the meeting, and then Quincy came out of nowhere and said that it was her birthday. And she was still celebrating her birthday weekend. So I guess council now get their birthdays off. I didn't know you still get.
I don't know. I mean, how many birthdays
birthday.
has Eric spent on council?
I'm just saying, like, that's not part of the platinum package.
Actually, we've got two council humans.
And FYI, Dennis was quoted in an article today saying that it's retired police officers providing 24-hour surveillance at his home.
Oh, so this is coming out of
Good.
pocket.
Okay. So
Dennis,
he's paying for it.
yeah, he is legitimately.
That's like
This
that
isn't
one
him.
people With Deion security wearing that shirt, fuck around.
Oh, yeah, and find out.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's the security that's on his house. Okay, so back to
take
we
him
were
and his brother
saying
shooting.
about.
Can I go back 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead, Trevor.
Because
That's what
I've
we
seen
do
a
here.
lot of people.
Just tell me to stop talking. Just pretend like you was Liddell chair. Say stop.
Point of order?
She don't say that. She just started talking.
Okay.
Say, wait a minute.
No, I'm not going to do that to myself. Anyway, I've seen people say that Dawn was getting out of line and getting overheated.
The big brother Don.
The big brother Don. You met Kevin Roy,
Yes.
and you've seen how happy-go-lucky he can be.
Mm-hmm.
If I told you that something similar happened to me and my family, that he would be locking people inside houses and setting fire to them, would you disbelieve me?
Because your brother owns a bazooka.
No, he owns a grenade launcher.
Same thing, bazooka, grenade launcher.
One goes over the
it's
shoulder,
the
one goes
difference
under a rifle.
It's the difference with the white people. We call them big guns that shoot. A grenade launcher versus a bazooka.
Just
It's the
saying.
same damn thing to us.
When it comes to family, I mean, I know your husband would be doing the exact damn same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So no, Don's not going overboard, out of bounds here. He's doing family.
Mm-hmm.
Like family, you just don't fuck with this.
Family should be off limits. And it's crazy because, like Dennis was saying, this fake page is over in the group that shall remain nameless because we will not give you our platform.
Oh, I shared to them. Thanks, guys, for hating us into success.
Oh yes, hating us into success. This is
Man, they hated us up.
Thank you. We leveled up. But anyway, so the group rules is no fake profiles allowed. And this is the fake page that's over there posting stuff about Dennis, his family. They have doxed Mickey. They have posted.
They posted your
arts.
feed.
No, that was an anonymous over and uncensored.
Oh,
But-
this is another another one that we
page.
don't talk about.
Right.
Okay.
And so this particular page right here has posted my address, Tanya's address, Art's address, Art's whole family's address. And
Let's
even
not
though
forget.
people say, addresses are public, we get that. But we are watched by people nationwide. So people probably wouldn't just go looking for our address. But now, since, they get curious when they see it out there. And things happen like former Councilman Maurice Davis. He had got death threats.
Mm-hmm.
And now Councilman Dennis Pfeiffer is getting death threats. But I do want to point out a small, damn important fact now.
An itty bitty one.
An itty bitty important fact. Now, I must go back and give Councilman Mays some damn credit. Because, hey, 810 family, I overstep, but I'm here. Thank you, baby. We love the new studio, too. So, a Councilman Mays said last night, he said, listen.
Stephanie got a damn.
I got knocked out on the floor. On the floor. Had to go to the hospital. And ain't nothing. Ain't no press conference. The city did a press release. Nobody on council said nothing. But then let's take it on a little further. We're going to divide the curtain right here. We're going to pull the curtain like in the hospital. Judy said she dated a colored man. Eva called Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter ghetto.
Now, let's give some context to that because that makes it even worse. Jerry was asking about a specific ordinance. Why do you want to pass it? She couldn't get a proper answer. The best answer she got is because we can. When she said, I'm not voting for this. This is just going to hinder the people of Flint. This ain't going to do nothing about it. Then Eva Siegel Worthing decides to drop. This is
so ghetto. And then she stands up over Tanya Burns, not once, not twice, 3 times.
3 strikes and you're out. I think Tanya should have got up and mopped.
She hit Jasmine Stanley,
Yep.
former Mayor Woodrow Stanley's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She came down there in the audience over me, stood over me. Don't talk to me, but she wanted to play
man.
bad that day.
I think you should have.
I wasn't giving I'm not giving the satisfaction of touching them.
You realize that whenever I'm there with you, she doesn't do this sort of stuff.
She don't do it when she by herself, but she felt empowered by her super friends. When she get with
Like I
Adele,
said,
she felt empowered.
I think she might think that I'm a little. I mean,
You are cuckoo.
I am a little
You're a little
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs,
You
and if
are.
I saw her try to lay a hand on you, I might have a chicken wing or two.
Well, you get away with it. I could.
Oh, No, I definitely won't get
Well,
away
I'm
with it, but
saying-
I'll get a lighter sentence, that's for sure.
But we've sat here on this podcast, I'm saying on this council, we sat here on this podcast plenty of times, and I personally said if they didn't get a hold of it, it was gonna get a little worse and a little worse and a little worse. Now, Councilman Mays, back to what he was saying, said, listen, it had to take, what he wanted to say was, it had to take something happening to the white man. See, I'm just gonna say what y'all thinking. It had to, something had to happen to the white man before y'all started paying attention to
Yes.
what's going on.
Kind of fuckered up. So Dennis is getting death threats, yes. And I sympathize wholly with him, yes. But, and tell me if I'm wrong here, when they invited Tanya to a necktie party, I
Mhm.
think is what they called it.
Yeah.
No one paid attention. Whereas I was still part of her board at that time. I was ready to go to war if she asked me to.
Mhm.
Because these are public officials, and while I disagree with many of them, even Liddell, look, I have some very strong negative feelings about Liddell. If she were receiving these kind of threats, I would offer my support.
Mhm.
And that is for someone I honestly have very strong negative feelings for. I dislike this human. But no one stood up for Tanya.
Nobody.
And then when they doxed her children, or no, they didn't dox her child. I'm sorry, Miss Tanya. When they put up that photo with that racist commentary,
Not just a photo, her wedding.
her wedding photo
Her wedding
Yes, you
photo.
shared it.
with that.
Oh, well, now I don't think it was so much. Now let me.
No,
let
it's
me
a straight share.
It wasn't a share. She had commented on it.
No, I saw Liddell Lewis. She didn't use her councilwoman Liddell Lewis, and then it showed the outline,
She shared the
the
photo.
border into a border. Yes.
Oh wow, I didn't see that. Now I was quoting what Tanya had said. Like she said, she didn't know if she shared it, but she definitely commented, and she was interacting with that lady.
No, I was
You see
watching
that?
that hard.
Wow.
She shared it. I told you.
She shared it. Oh, she shared it too. Damn, Stephanie.
But no one.
Well,
went to
yeah, we
that.
talk about now we know ones on council, Chris, stood up for Tanya, but
But no one went as
Nobody.
hard.
nobody.
And it took for the what is now considered very serious threats against Mr. Pfeiffer
Right.
for
And when
people to take notice. But Councilman
We
Mays
talking about
has
the
been
concerned pastors. They didn't stand up for
They didn't stand
Councilwoman
up for
Jerry or Tanya. They
Jerry
didn't stand
or
up.
Tanya. No.
Or
And,
Eric,
you know, when Eric was assaulted of all damn things,
allegedly assaulted.
I'll take his word on it. He's a 60-something-year-old man. You think he's going to lie about someone taking a swing on him?
Well, you know what? It's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. That's what Mama always said. Now, so we just
So three
we go-
sides to every story. Your
three
side,
sides.
my
Your
side, and the
my
truth.
side, and the truth. So according to him, he was assaulted. He hit the floor. FLO. He hit the floor.
Yeah, he assaulted the floor.
And he did not get an outcry from the public. That's what he said. So what happened?
Give us a second. Mickey's got some snacks.
Tony said, what I hate worst about that is that DeJuan want to say he was across the room and didn't see it. You was.
I don't even want to be around with that one set up.
Take that down. I ain't see that.
Yeah, you gonna get another pop at Tony's comments.
You're gonna get me in
on the
trouble.
screen.
I am the wrong skin color for that to even be around me.
Oh, hold on. You got somebody that wants something. Answer a question for you.
Why all this hate over money? Because it ain't getting to the right hands. That's why all the hate.
It isn't the right hands, it's the people's hands. Here's the big thing about all the money, right? It's going to friends of council people, friends of certain special interests. It ain't coming to your home or your neighborhood even. It ain't even coming to your part of town, whatever part of town you're in. It's going to, like the opiate funds. They're trying to dump them into renting a place for $6,750 a month.
87.
Newsflash.
$87.50.
Newsflash. Judy said the money didn't come for the people. It came to the government, and that it was the government's money, and the money was already spent. I didn't want him to hear that. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, just a second.
She did say that though. She said that when they was over there in the council building. See, he related to her. He can't say nothing, but you know me, I'm gonna tell it. And she stood right there and she said that the money came to the government. It did not come to y'all. And we was all like, what the hell you mean it didn't come? It did come for the people. It was the money that came for the
community to improve the community. Like I said, and I've made the motion before, washing my hands. I'm just going to get a bowl of water up here, and I'm just going to pull Pontius Pilate. You know who Pontius Pilate is?
I don't know what that is.
That was the Roman that was in charge of that sector of Israel when the Jewish religious leaders wanted to crucify Jesus. He washed his hands of the situation.
130, get us to 200. We're not gonna start talking to. I'm just playing.
Yes. No. But ARPA funds. Resources that should be dedicated. Oh, I'm just reading the bottom line of the mayor's little statement here.
From today?
From today.
Is that the one where he told them because y'all didn't pass the $1 million garbage contract, y'all not gonna get no free garbage cans?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
You know what? Well, let's jump off the resolutions here because there was a lot there. But for those of you who don't know, especially those of you from out of town, which thank you for the love that you're showing Flint just for showing up here, right? This comes from the mayor's office about last night because council had a special affairs meeting. I think it is special affairs, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Just to get some resolutions out of the way to put them into or shoot them down for regular council meeting. It ran till like 11 something. Quincy's a night shift worker. He had to roll. Judy's old. She had to roll. Candace, I don't know what's going on with Candace, but she left before Judy. And so her and Quincy leaving broke quorum. They did not get to city council meeting last night. The administration, the executive branch here, happened to take a little bit of offense to that. They took that personal. October 10th, 2023, statement from City Administrator Clyde Edwards, who was getting torn up last night left and right about some stupid proposals. Flint City.
You know what his dumb, you know what Clyde said? He said Neely was one of the best top 5 mayors that the city of Flint ever had. Continue.
For his wallet, maybe.
Go ahead,
Flint City Council violates charter requirement to hold regular meeting. Last night, the Flint City Council broke quorum during its special affairs meeting and failed to hold a regular meeting on the second Monday of the month as required by the Flint City Charter and the rules governing meetings of the City of Flint, or City of Flint Council. All right, hold up, time, pause, right there, 1 second. They've been breaking quorum for years. That is the go-to when you don't like how things are going on council. So I want to know, real quick, Mr. Clyde, if you're watching, or someone, if you want to pass this to him, or anyone in the executive branch of the city of Flint, how many times was quorum broken before council even made its way into regular meeting while, I don't know, a certain golf caddy named Sheldon Neely was on council? Keep your hands where we can see them if you're going to be throwing rocks. This charter violation has real consequences for the community. Flint residents stand to lose out on $4.3 million in grant-funded recycling and trash carts. I don't give a fuck. I can buy my own.
He tries so hard.
They lost out on about 40 billion.
40 billion. Like, who cares about some damn trash carts?
Look, you've sent enough of my money to Ukraine. You're about to send a hell of a lot more to Israel. I don't care about a trash can. I'll buy my own. Your guys destroy them any damn way. If the council does not approve the extension to priority waste contract to manage the new cart program this month, wasn't your guys' entire trash contract suspect? Wasn't everyone looking at it kind of cross-eyed saying, why is a company with not the lowest bid getting the award here for the contract? So now you want to extend it and pay more? And I'm just going to get a consolation price of a damn trash can?
Can I take y'all back for
Trevor
a second?
said take your trash can and stick it.
No, I'm telling them to sit on a cactus.
Yeah.
Can I take y'all back because it goes back?
Yes, what's
to
up, Nick?
Juantez when he, because I watched a little
Well,
bit.
nothing goes back to Juantez.
Let me just break it
Okay,
down.
I'm sorry.
When he was talking about kickbacks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was talking about, the Weaver administration. He was talking all that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think this administration look like? He ain't even caring that. To me, it seemed like everything he was saying, he was talking about this administration going on.
Mhm.
Then when you see his, a couple of his followers that was on there was saying, yeah, they acting like the money going toward the people. That's money.
Well,
they
in their mind, it is going. In their mind, it's going to the 501c3s that's going to serve the people.
Now,
But if you remember, the 501c3s that get the money right off the top, they get their administrative fees.
and fiduciary fees.
All of that.
So fiduciary fees are a chunk of the money that the fiduciary, the
Which
keeper of the
is-
money, gets to just put straight in their pocket to control the money. Administrative
like
fees.
Service Park Association, when they got the $1,500 check from Ashley Capital, they got to keep a little bit of the money in their pocket.
Technically, yes. No, because that wasn't written as a grant.
Oh, it was written for candy.
Yeah, but it wasn't a grant. It was a straight check. A grant comes with a lot of strings attached.
Sometimes they have no condition grants though. Like that check just said candy. It didn't say what kind of candy.
No, that is just a straight
It
check.
could have been some candy draws.
Yeah.
You know, they got candy draws.
But it goes
I
on
don't
to
want to
say,
talk about that.
in addition, the Flint City Council has failed to allocate $30 million in ARPA funds to enhance city services for Flint residents. All right. So the loud plop you hear in the next 4 or 5 days is going to be the city hopefully pulling its head out of its ass. Because 30 million out of what was the
94.
94 million, 60 million has already been spent, done and did with. It hasn't improved our lives at all. But
We did get the $300
I
wide
was about
credit.
to say, when I stepped outside from city council last night to have a cigarette, I made the mistake of having my Raycon earbuds in.
Mhm.
Someone mentioned that $300 water credit, it blew out my eardrum.
It was Judy. Judy said, y'all got that $300 water credit. Stephanie said, you're going to be at the kids' table for Thanksgiving anyway. So, Trevor, you come over.
Look, we're going to be honest, guys. I've had
You're going to have a hell of a Christmas and Thanksgiving this year.
I've had about 18 ounces of beer and I'm a lightweight. Look at me. And Judy, I love you to death. You are family through and through.
Oh, I'm here for all of this.
However, that water credit was fucking bullshit. I love you to death, but that was some bad. Like, what did that do? Ask your sister what that did. Ask my wife what that did. Ask your grandnieces what that did. That ain't do shit.
Welcome to Trevor's new house. Y'all.
No, my wife is behind me on
This
this
is Trevor's
one.
home in 810 Studios. Because your ass going to be sleeping in that chair over
But
there.
no, Judy and I spoke over this several times, and I've told her my feelings on it. And I've told her it's bullshit. And she has said she's defended her views. Okay. We've agreed to disagree.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, I still love Judy. But God bless it, that council chamber was right when they started the who's and ha's and boo's and uh-uhs.
Yeah.
That nearly blew out my eardrum.
Yeah. Yeah. It was quite a slap in the face because you got to think about it. That first check that they got, because the ARPA came in two separate checks. The first chunk sat there. 810 News Media Group, Winters Hall, Trevor Berryhill, Mickey Jordan. We kept telling y'all that was going to be used for the mayor's payout if he won the election. He's too cheap to come out of his pocket.
And the second part of that was a lot of people were expecting a straight check. It was going to be a check that would come to them that would say for X, Y, or Z for the water.
He said they couldn't do that.
They said that, but that's what a lot of people were expecting.
Maybe they should have had a 501c3.
Right,
Ooh.
because it is legal. According to Attorney Kim,
Attorney
if
Kim's
you
a
are
hack.
a public official, you can just have whoever you're doing business with to give money to a 501c3, even though that you may be the president and your husband is the vice president. You can still have that money sent to your 501c3 and get that money from there, and it is not illegal. Ain't that something?
That is
Only in Flint. Try it if you want to.
Chris Kellogg. Will you go ahead and put his comment up there for me, please? The state should be paying everyone's water bill for 10 years or until everyone can drink out of the faucet without a filter.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
I'm
look at
going to tell you
ATM
guys.
Flint. Those are TikTok buddies. They
Hey.
said just make a GoFundMe, Trevor. That's for your Thanksgiving. You know, if you can put out a something.
Guys, look, I'm the one that cooks for Thanksgiving. They kick me out, they ain't eating. Look,
I have more
I'm a
faith in my
domesticated
cousin
house
Vinny
bitch.
than Attorney Cousin Vinny was the one that died, wasn't cousin Vinny the dead one?
Nah, he was the cousin Vinny was the
Michael
lawyer.
Corleone.
Nah, man, and my cousin Vinny, remember the dude who played in Mobsters, not Mobsters, and Goodfellas. He was with Ralph
Oh, we get wait.
Nah,
we're
you guys are off in the weeds
We're
right
getting
now.
off subject.
But no, I'll say I'm a domesticated
Now I gotta
house
stay
bitch.
Jermaine.
Anyway, here's the thing. A lot of people were expecting a straight cut or a straight check for their water bill. That didn't happen, obviously, because it is going to your water account. But if you're renting and you paid a set amount to your landlord or homeowner or whatever, then that didn't get cut back. So now they're pocketing the money that comes from you because they caught a $300 water credit if you were up to date on your stuff.
But you know what? We want to talk about that lady. That lady that came down there doing public speaking, and she said her house was sold in the bundle from the land bank. Michael Freeman, Alexandria Riley, I got questions.
I stepped outside. I went to the corner store to get myself some Red Bull, and I think I got Mickey a water. That is not germane to the I like these new words. Y'all teaching me the stuff Army never did.
Sure.
Could you tell me how to pronounce this name? She told me like 6 times and I could not get it correctly.
Satirica.
Yes, Miss Satirica. Did I say that right?
Satirica.
You see, I'm disrespectful and I'm an asshole, but I will do my best not to screw up your name no matter who you are. But I spoke with her. So here's the deal with her. Her great-grandmother picked up her house in the 30s. They were renting. Grandma bought it. When Grandma passed, she left it to her son.
Okay.
Which is Ms. Satirica's uncle.
Okay.
She was paying him rent. She was giving him the money for taxes, water, all of that.
Okay.
Uncle got sick. Fell behind. She was still giving him the money, though. When it foreclosed due to taxes.
Damn, he was sick for 3 years. Don't it go over to the tax?
I don't know. This
Don't
is just how I
judge
got
me.
it.
I mean, some people can't be sick for 3 years, but I'm just saying.
This is just the story how I got it.
Okay.
And I try to make it as clear as possible and straighten it out with questions through. I'm just expediting. So when the house was foreclosed on, she spoke with the land bank. They said, you can buy it back. However, there was a larger bid because they put it into a bundle of homes, occupied bundle. So several homes, not just hers, were bought that have people occupying and living in them. So now you have a brand new landlord. If you happen to put any money in there, that brand new landlord is going to charge you an arm and a leg and get you out.
Right. Because she said that they had contacted her, whoever bought this $1 million bundle, and said, you know what, we're going to get back with you with some pricing options. I'm sure it's not going to be the family discount.
No, it's not going to be the, hey, this is, you've lived there your entire blessed life discount. There is no compassion discount or compassion pricing. This is, we want to fatten our pockets.
Right.
And mind you, I am a capitalist through and through. I believe competition for money helps drive innovation and improvement. But when you're putting people in that kind of spot, all that drives is animosity and anger.
I know.
And you're going to put this young lady out onto the street because she doesn't want to pay your bullshit price because you bought her home out from underneath her. Well, because the land bank didn't want to talk to her, didn't want to talk to the person residing in the home so she could pay it off or come up with a payment plan to buy her own home. And that's how they're doing Flint. That's why I'm terrified to go behind on my taxes.
We've got to turn the corner a little bit. The Cane, Maurice Davis, he'll be here live Thursday in the studio. Shout out. That was the selfless plug.
Nah.
But anyway.
That is a good positive. I like him.
I like him too. He's the king. He told us years ago
Mhm.
Last time, they bought you out when they did 475
Now
back
they're gonna
before our
tax
time.
you out.
Now they're going to tax you out. Y'all told my
man
ass
wasn't
up
wrong.
on Facebook when I told y'all they was moving them baseball games. They was taking y'all out from Burston and putting y'all over there at Bassett Park for a reason. Y'all told me up. I told y'all that it's where Club Quorum is. It's going to be a little dog park down there. Y'all laughed at me.
Wait, there's gonna
But
be
you
dog
hear,
park?
listen to this. Maurice Davis still sits. I'm going to let him tell y'all
Mr.
when
King.
he get here Thursday. He sits on the Economic Development Brownfield Committee. Showed us pictures last night on his broadcast. If you think I'm lying, go over to his page and watch it. Right there they going to have bike trails down there by Burston. They already got the bike lanes downtown Flint. But remember, we couldn't paint Black Lives Matter because it said to make cars slide. Okay?
Which, who said that?
Councilwoman Liddell Lewis said that.
Now, let's dive into a subject that I'm very uncomfortable
Wait a minute.
with.
Can I tell him what
Oh,
else?
yeah.
What else Maurice said?
Mm-hmm.
All my Flintstones, right there where Baskin and Robbins used to be on Stockdale and Welch. He held up a picture. Go to like the last 20 minutes of Maurice Davis' show from last night. That little strip mall down there where Serious Sounds used to be. Shout out to DJ Hollywood and Smoothie and Mia Powell and Shamanica and all of them where the Unlimited Creations used to be. But right there, that whole little strip. Y'all know what I'm saying. They're going to have a bakery. They show pictures of people walking out there. They look like Trevor, has sun hats on, little kids running up and down. Yeah.
Oh, you mean this? Okay.
Yeah, white people. I
was about to
they
say,
look like
because
Trevor.
I'm very
They
casual
had a black
slash
man in the
slumpy.
back, but you know what I'm saying? They had white people. We don't see white people with sun hats over in that area now. That's all I'm saying. You're welcome to come over there, but I'm just saying, y'all ain't over there now.
They're
gonna have a
put
bakery
this
every day.
in a very look. You're not just talking about white people, because most white folks here in Flint are like me, too poor to piss in a bucket and dress casual. No, you're talking about tourist white people.
Yeah, they're gonna have tourists.
There's difference there.
Stockdale and Welch.
We sit here and we go through the struggles of Flint, while the people that they're portraying in that pretty little photo, they're white folks in fucking Aspen. They don't have winos there. No. They have champagnos.
But you heard about the houses that they building over by the hospital? They're gonna be $250,000, $150. They not for us. Them houses not for us.
I guess that would explain why they keep the road all fuckered up.
No, that explains why when y'all, my people, like Art said today, we fighting the people that we're trying to help. When they took Clarissa Shields' photo off of Atwood Stadium and put it down there on Burston, like get her off of there. How the hell did we not even own Burston no more? It's a part of Kettering. Like, how did that happen?
Oh.
Like, it's just gone.
That's the threat of eminent domain.
Gentrification is rich versus poor all day long.
That was a Flint school.
All day long, huh?
That was a Flint school to sell that wood.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
That was the Flint school thing.
Well, wait a minute.
I do want to really quick circle back to the BLM mural. So the person who said this was, cars skating around.
Yeah.
And she don't look like me.
Mm-mm.
And when they had the original BLM mural, was there a record number of car accidents there? Cars sliding around like fucking Disney on Ice?
No, Joe Chapati, who works with the Flint Art Project. He says actually the murals cause less car accidents because people
More
slowing
friction.
down.
Mm.
Yeah.
So there was none of that craziness. Was she drinking? I mean, I know I'm drinking right now.
Yes, I had a cocktail.
Mr. Mays, I love you to death, good sir. Yes, I had a cocktail.
But listen, I want to touch on this real quick. We almost out of time. We got 6 minutes. Listen, the next resolution, we can't even finish special affairs. We wouldn't be good on council. But we got through probably as much as they did. So the next one was for the resolution for the James E. Kennedy up there, Mark Carmel, Pastor Reed, the fellowship hall where he was supposed to put out Miss Beverly from cooking to get $50,000. So Eric said he talked to Pastor Reed, and Pastor Reed said that he was going to be doing the same thing as the Holmes and Brownell Block Club. Now, Councilman May said he was all for giving money to the First Ward. He thought that was an amazing idea. I love y'all for giving the money to the First Ward. He said, but hell, Holmes and Brownell Block Club been doing that for years. Why for free? Why y'all can't give some money to the block clubs already over there established in the neighborhood that's already cleaning it up for free?
Can I interject here with a correction? Right versus wrong. You're in our comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there you are. How much did the good Pastor Reed actually try to get from ARPA funds? Give me a total number. I think last I saw from you,
$50,000.
more than that.
Oh, 130. But all right here, I see on this paper is what I can go by from last night.
50 on 50. That. They've tried picking, or he's tried picking up more than that on everything else. Doesn't that kind of hit you as shady? And this was for blight cleanup and all that. Don't we have a blight department here in the city of Flint?
That's the same damn thing I was saying. So now we got blight stations because that was the one before that.
We got a God blessed blight department here in Flint, and yet they are so. Let's be honest, city of Flint government. They are so. I'm trying not to cuss. Goddamned worthless, and yes, that was cuss, but it wasn't as bad. That we're having to pay nonprofits, and we're having to pay regular citizens huge ass grants of $50,000 to clean up your problem.
Man, this a damn payoff. They ain't doing this for no because he.
That's what they're trying to put it out as, though. We can't handle our own problems, so we are going to pay other people to take care of our problems. In reality, yeah, you're damned right. It is. I'm going to pay my friend X, Y, and Z, and he's going to say he's going to clean up. And we're going to still see the same blighted house with the same stained mattress for the next 6 years.
But you know what occurred to me last night? No wonder Attorney Kim said it was legal for Liddell and Quincy to get the money through the nonprofit because the mayor giving all the damn monies through the nonprofits, except his hands is clean. He gonna say that the council gave them the money, not him. Sheldon is crazy, but he ain't dumb.
In addition, Flint City Council has failed to allocate $30 million in ARPA funds to enhance city services for Flint residents. Go sit on a cactus. The spending plan was previously approved by Flint City Council in October 2022, and the administration has presented it in a format that can be easily amended according to council's wishes. And yet, when Councilwomen Tanya Burns and Jerry Winfrey Carter had questions about how things were going, where the original request for funds came from, and what it was for, two administrative personnel could not give them a straight fucking answer.
Oh, I ain't talking about Shelly Sparks Green because she married to Highland Green, and I don't want no trouble from Highland Green. Hey, Highland Green, because Shelly called her husband down there last night after she said that was some bullshit and walked out on him. And Tanya said, you back there cussing and everything. Then Highland Green walked in, and Tanya was like, we cooled up.
Right, versus wrong. My beautiful friend, could you tell me exactly how much Pastor Reed was asking the city of Flint for in terms of ARPA funds and extra XYZs?
But wait a minute.
Well, they just asked me to reiterate.
I'm going to say something positive. I had two negatives and a positive. So this is my positive thing for Auntie Judy. Last night, Judy did say, look, Clyde, let me tell y'all something. I want to be with the good people tonight. I want y'all to go back and quit sending us these blank checks up here and write on here who wants the money, what they gonna do with the money, how much money we supposed to give them, and all them other little details. Like they just sending blank checks up there. Like Eric had to go and talk to this
How
man.
many TBDs?
3 to be determined. Then they come to find, because Pastor Reed, they come to find out that the ARPA committee said no to Pastor Reed's money, and it still got sent up there. And so who was that who asked Clyde? Because poor Clyde.
Man, Clyde's going to look.
Clyde, this one's for you. This one's for Clyde. This for you, Clyde.
Yeah. Mr. Edwards, you're going to have a stroke or a heart attack soon. The way these people keep on the way that city council keeps on raising your blood pressure by asking you questions, resign. You ain't long for this world if you keep up with it.
Clyde be lying
Clyde is tagged. Clyde, and you see Chief Green ain't there. But I told y'all, listen, remember what I said? Go back and watch. See, Chief Green contract about to come to an end. He had a 3-year, $100,000 a year contract. It was gonna be up. What I tell y'all, August, September, October. He ain't coming back. Shit.
Smart man.
He done cleaned up. He ain't coming back to this
Look,
mess.
he wore like 9 hats for this city. He took like 100 tongue lashings from council trying to answer questions that he wasn't equipped to answer these questions because they never told him the answers before, he got asked. He was hung out to dry. That man's smart for walking the hell away.
He should go on and sing with peaceful authority. Shout out to Sergeant Booth and Alfino.
Honestly,
I love y'all.
Look, as loyal as Clyde is to his friend, the golf caddy, and as much work as he's been putting in for the golf caddy, that man is underpaid.
Shit.
Who?
Hold up. He's doing like 8 jobs.
Man, that's because he keep people quitting. You quit.
And
too.
he takes over their jobs. If you, Mickey, ask me to do 8 jobs. See
You
how much
said
I charge
Clyde
your
was
ass
underpaid.
for doing 8 jobs. Now,
Well, you
if
know,
he,
what
as city
good.
administrator, he gets paid too much.
But he's the blight director. He's head of maintenance, purchasing, the CFO.
CFO on and off. We'll give him a half on that.
Right.
Sometimes
We'll give him a full.
Blight. He run blight.
Yeah. We'll give him a full half on that, right?
And
But
Emily,
no, that's
what
like-
does Emily do? The cute little redheaded lady down there.
Fuck, I know.
Okay, sorry.
But no, Clyde, just right there, you named 3.5 jobs
Mm-hmm.
for the money he's getting, plus being the city administrator.
He bad at all of them.
I'd be bad
I'd
at
say
50
Clyde.
things if you asked me to do them too.
Clyde, you doing a good job, Clyde. You doing what Sheldon paying you to do. Take all the bullets.
Yeah, Clyde is a human shield.
This is what I got for y'all, and we can end it on this. When is the residents gonna say enough is enough? When can we get some lawyers? Who can help us?
I don't know. Where's
Right
the
versus wrong's got a lot of
law
answers
group?
on those.
That right versus wrong ain't got no damn answers here. They asked us today, why ain't nobody suing?
Right versus wrong's got the
My
answer.
question is, when will the residents say enough? See, I just said right versus wrong. As said today, when y'all right versus
When
wrong
I'm
said
saying
they
that,
tied.
is right versus wrong has the phone number to several lawyer offices. If you have standing, I'm willing to bet they're going to point you toward, I don't know, something like the Lentil Group, maybe.
Well, I don't
We
know.
need some help.
But I'm gonna leave y'all with this question right here. Do you think Judy, Dennis, and Tanya is also going to get a 30-day suspension? If not, Councilman Mays might be a rich man. What do you think?
I know Judy's not going to get one because she's not going to vote against herself for saying addiction's a bitch. And once again, I love Aunt Judy, but we got to look at what we got to look at. Dennis probably not going to get it because they're all going to give him the sympathy vote. Tanya's going to get it because, let's face it, more people dislike her than
On council.
on council.
Right. Okay.
So, no, I'm willing to bet you're going to see Tanya get hit with a 30-day
I was
down
wondering.
the line. And it's probably going to be Liddell trying to cover up this cover-up that's covering up her, reaching into the cookie jar. Oh, yeah, I lied. So what? But she said a bad word. She said a bad word.
Well, the last question I want to ask you, Trevor, what do you think is going to open first? The North End Food Market?
Can't be against this studio because we're already shooting. Don't piss off Tony.
Come
please.
on, you know how we ended. Where y'all from tonight? Let's shout out every state that we in. We want to see y'all where y'all tuning in from. That's how we get down. Show us where you're coming in from, right versus wrong. The problem is that we need sturdy people that will not waver or get scared in the court process. I'm tired. My clients in Flint are tired. Again, enough is enough, and everyone needs to stand and protest in the streets every week and get news involved. We agree with you.
Look,
We agree.
how
We
about this?
agree.
If you feel you got some
Where were they at?
Vinci huevos, motherfucker, get a hold of right versus wrong.
Texas.
Or if you got some, really strong steel-clad ovaries, get a hold of right versus wrong.
That's true. All right. Texas, Kentucky. Where you going? Where we at? Memphis in the house. Let's get it. Miami, Florida, 305. That's right, baby. Compton, LA, to live and die in LA.
Says a woman who hasn't been there, but I was born there.
No, but I'm going there. Missouri, thank y'all for tuning in.
Ooh.
Listen, Flint, that's right. Look, Flint, thank you.
Lafayette,
Louisiana,
Ohio.
Look, why he naming them out?
Why don't I do what?
Tune in Thursday. Maurice Davis will be live in the studio on the Winters Hall Show. Next week on the Winters Hall Show, I'm going to have Dink Sosa. That's the man that we all love. Entrepreneur, Roadhouse, Vibes, Club Owner.
Look,
and then the week after that,
we have to throw a very big positive to Dink because every place he runs, they hold these. And I can sit there and drink these all night and drive home, no problem.
We see that.
October
26th. Nick Few, the TikTok sensation, the man that has the little red braid with the crystal clear cowboy hat on, Quincy Murphy, will be here along with Eric Mays. You don't want to miss that program.
Hey, can I be in the studio but not in a chair and just meet him?
Yes, you can.
I really want to meet him. He's my favorite tiki-talkie.
Lynchburg, Virginia. See y'all. Gina said, wait a minute. See y'all. Sister Circles be on Friday. Look, Sister Circle Friday. That's listen. When it's Clack, we got tomorrow. Clack and Trevor tomorrow. Detroit in the house. Love you too. Ohio, thank you. Interview RL next. Never gonna happen, baby.
Look, I love RL,
never
but
gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
I can't keep up with the man. He's smarter than me.
Listen, we thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Again, shout out A10 News Media Group, the greatest producer in the world, and Mickey Jordan. We love you.